3 pounds and 900 calories. That's how much I lost and burned during today's 1 hour run on the Peloton tread. But I learned so much more than just, I can burn a lot of calories and lose a lot of water weight, which was the case today. I learned a lot about my personal cadence and how my stride increases over time. This workout that I did today was pretty interesting. I was going out for a 1 hour run, but what I did was I started off at a 12-minute pace for 2 minutes. Then every 2 minutes, I increased the pace by 1 minute. So the second set was 11-minute pace for 2 minutes, 10-minute pace for 2 minutes, 9-minute pace for 2 minutes, 8-minute pace for 2 minutes, and 7-minute pace for 2 minutes. And that's where I burned over 200 calories in that first 12 minutes, more than 200 calories. Over the entire hour, it was 900 calories. So what I learned was my running cadence was very consistent, but my stride length increased during the increase in pace. Now, for those who are in the know or don't know, in running, cadence is often defined as the total number of steps you take in 1 minute. One easy way to figure that out, I recorded myself and counted those steps, but you can count the number of times your foot hits the ground in 60 seconds. If you count just 1 foot, the goal is 90 strikes per minute. So 180 steps per minute total is the goal, they say. Now, good runners usually have a high cadence because they usually go faster than the beginners. Top marathoners typically run with a cadence above 90, where most beginners will run between 78 and 82. Now, there are two factors if you want to get faster while running. You could have two options. You can either increase your cadence, the number of times your foot hits the ground in 60 seconds, or by taking longer strides. So the cadence or your stride rate is how many times your foot hits the ground, or by elongating your strides, which I realized and recognized during recording myself today that I was doing as the pace got faster. So analyzing this, during my 12-minute pace, I had a cadence of 80. So 80 foot strikes per foot, so 160 total, kind of low. Now I increased it to 11 minutes and it maintained the same. In fact, between 12 minutes and 9 minutes pace, I had the same cadence of 80 foot strikes per minute. And then I went up to the 8-minute pace, it only increased to 81, so pretty much the same. But what I noticed when I hit to a 7-minute pace, that my cadence was 85 strikes per foot, so 170. I'm getting up there where I should be. Now, as I compared the 12-minute pace to the 7-minute pace, I noticed something striking. My foot was reaching out further and my heel was coming up higher during each stride. So I was elongating my stride as the speed increased, and my cadence increased just a little bit, increased by 5 steps per minute, which over time you're going to be going faster. So I realized there that if I can increase my cadence like 85 to 90, my stride is also increasing and I'm going to go faster over time. That was the extreme case. I was going 7-minute pace at an 85 cadence. But it was really interesting to see where my foot strike was initially versus where it ended up as I went faster. Now, a couple of drills you can work on, which I do work on, which were really highlighted in this video, was having high knees. My knees were driving further forward and a little bit higher as my pace increased, and my heels were longer and higher when I was going faster as well. So if you did some butt kick practices, usually something you do in the warm-up to get the legs warmed up, but work on butt kicks, so bringing your heel up to your butt, and also high knees, getting used to running with high knees. Those two in combination will help you with your stride length. Two things if you want to get faster. You can increase your cadence or take longer strides. Anyways, I thought it was a really good example to show you today based on just the first 12 minutes of my run. And over that full hour, I lost 3 pounds. Again, it was all water weight, but I burned 900 calories. And that was it was just over 5 miles. My average time, because I was doing some other intervals during that, I think it was only 10.5-minute pace. But if you wanted to do something like this, where you increase over time and then come back down, the heart rate goes up, the heart rate comes down, but you can really practice working on your stride length, high knees, butt kicks, elongating the stride overall, and working on the cadence. So those are a couple of things that I learned today, and hopefully you can take away from this video as well. Thanks for watching. You can look in the description below if you are into running and you want to go with a Peloton tread like I have. I love it. I've got a code down there that'll give you $100 off some accessories just by plugging in a code when you buy one of these machines. Pretty cool. You can do the Peloton tread or the Peloton bike. I have them both. Love them. And I've been doing it for, I think, 3 years. And we got the Peloton tread earlier this year. So we've had it, I guess, 5-6 months already. And I love it. Okay, that's my workout today and a little lesson on running cadence and how you can get a little faster. Thanks for watching. Adios.